your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the $1,200 stimulus check proposal, guys. We're also going to talk about Social Security cost of living increase, child tax credit coming back. Yeah, it's a lot of proposals out here, as well as Social Security disability applications pending. And I'm talking about millions of applications, guys. So if you want to know what is going on in the world of Social Security and stimulus, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in, just like that. And please do not be distracted with my living accommodations. I am in the military, and right now I am on military duty, so that's why it's a little bit plain in here, okay? Now, if you guys want to try out Amazon Prime for free, that's right, 30 days, no commitment at all. Go ahead and click the link above or below in the description box. And guys, when I tell you, you can get your items to you within 48 hours, you can get discounts on different things, but there's so much on Amazon. So go ahead and try it out for free 99 on your girl. It is my gift to you. Yeah, so I'm super excited to go ahead and talk about stimulus checks because, you know, during the pandemic, that was my claim to fame. That was my thing. And I'm excited to see where stimulus checks are being brought up again. However, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know right now, there is not strong support for these stimulus checks, and it is proposals. Now, this new proposal would give Americans a monthly $1,200 check, and it's being actually voiced by Representative Omar. She voiced her opinion supporting two different proposals that would benefit millions of American families. Now, the first one would provide an income floor for everyone. So she's like, this is like the face of inequality. Meanwhile, the second proposal is talking about expanding on the child tax credit and making that permanent. I think that has a little bit more room than the $1,200 stimulus checks, but she is pushing for measures such as guaranteed income programs through legislative proposals like the Support Act. So underneath the Support Act, this would send $1,200 per month to every adult and then $600 per month to every child through local governments via cash payments just over a 5-year period. Now, you know and I know, let's keep it 100, right? We're probably not going to get this over a 5-year period, but she's saying this would also help with end child poverty. And she said, look, we can, if you don't like this proposal, we can look at replacing the child tax credit, maybe with the earned income tax credit, with a universal child benefit, according to her statement. So representatives announced this on April 6th that the federal level of the program would be universal, and there would be like no income phase out or phase in. So children will be automatically enrolled at birth, and then every family would receive that monthly benefit payment that would be distributed through the Social Security Administration for every child that they are currently caring for up until the age of 18. It's a little dicey, right? I like E for effort, but I don't think this is going to pass. Now, the lawmakers' initiative is inspired, though, by Minnesota's own proposal, where families making less than $50,000 will be given $1,000 per child through the state child tax credit, regardless of their tax liability. So this fall, Minnesota will start sending out checks to people that qualify based on those parameters. However, if Minnesota can do this, then other states can do this as well, or even the government should do this. So I don't believe, right, that there would be any more checks sent off, but the conversation is happening. There are still lawmakers that are supporting a stimulus check or any type of government aid. It's still ongoing. So this is a proposal. Once again, it's not clickbait, okay? It is a proposal, as you can see. But let me know down below, do you think we'll get any more stimulus checks? I don't know. All right, so as inflation starts to subside, now we are looking at the Social Security cost of living adjustment for 2024 may be on the horizon. So new government inflation data shows inflation is cooling, right? It's decreasing. I don't see a difference, but they're saying it's a difference right now. Point that the cost of living adjustment for next year will fall. It will go ahead and decrease, and they're looking at now possibly 2.3% or even 3% according to an unofficial estimate from the Senior Citizens League. Now let's talk about this, right? Because we know that this is an early estimate because usually it's towards like the last quarter before we find out this information. We also know that last year that we received the highest in 4 decades of 8.7% for the increase that was prompted by inflation. However, the Social Security Administration is stating that if this increase is high, then the projections for the trust funds will continue to move and its depletion date will end earlier than 2034. So as of right now, we know that there's a lot of talks that are going on that, hey, Social Security will not be around, or it only has between 8 or 10 years left. But the Social Security Administration is stating that if we keep having these higher inflation or cost of living adjustments, that's going to help speed up the process of the trust fund, and we won't have enough money to keep up with the benefits at all. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts regarding the inflation increase? I don't think that it benefited a lot of people anyway, but what do you think about a lower increase than last year? And speaking of Social Security, 1 million Social Security disability benefit applications are still pending review. So it's not so good news right now for those that are waiting for their Social Security benefits, because right now it has been reported that over 1 million new applications are still pending as of March of 2023. Now, this was according to USA Facts, which compiled this data. This is the highest number that we have seen since about 2008 during the recession when they first analyzed these numbers. So what does this mean for you, right? That means that an estimated 8,000 applicants filed for bankruptcy nationwide. And then we have 10,000 people who die each year waiting for a decision with no financial assistance before their application is approved. Now, Utah has the 16th worst backlog in the country, with applications waiting to be processed up to 63% from 2019 through 2022. Applications have remained fairly consistent, but the time processing has nearly doubled. Now, Social Security Administration is saying largely due to a lack of employees at the state level, as well as there's reduced funding. Social Security has lost roughly 7% of its workforce during the pandemic. And so they're like, this is why it is taking so long for us to address the backlog. We have a lot of staffing shortfall. So the agency did request $800 million from Congress to handle the backlog. Let me know, are you still waiting for your Social Security disability? How long have you been waiting? You can actually go out and see the numbers for your state as well to see where does your state rank on processing their applications. Next, we are going to discuss President Biden and former President Donald Trump, where they are actually agreeing on one thing, and that is the guarantee that they will protect Social Security and Medicare without any change. Right now, Mr. Biden stated in March and President Trump both said that they will do everything within their power not to touch Social Security and to leave it the way that it is. Now, this sounds like a pledge that they are going to protect Social Security, but right now there's not any law or any changes that are being done. So now this sounds great, but the law without any change, this would require a huge benefit cut in 10 years. So this is what I discussed earlier, where the current law states that all payments must come from within the program. So if the funds are depleted or the reserves funds are depleted, beneficiary payouts will be limited to whatever funds that come into Social Security payroll taxes. So as of right now, while I'm happy that they both can agree on this matter, they need to make a decision rather sooner than later on what type of solution they want to have or how they're going to make change come about, and so that way they have adequate time to prepare. So I don't know, guys. So I'm pretty sure we'll start to see some different proposals come out in the next few months. We're getting ready to enter election season, so I'm sure we're going to have all type of proposals from different candidates and lawmakers. Strap up and get ready to enjoy the ride. All right, let's go ahead and head over to California. If you are in California, today is the last day to apply for the $500 guaranteed income program in El Monte. I talked about this in several other videos, so if you have not checked those videos out, please do. but they will provide $500 monthly payments to recipients. Now, this is intended to help 125 mothers that the city will go ahead and select. Now, there are some income requirements, as well as there's an application and some other things that you have to do as well. But the money will be issued to you on a debit card, as well as the money should start paying, I want to say, around June. So if you submit your application now, then hopefully by June or the end of May, you'll know if you were selected and be able to get $500 on a debit card that you can use how you please. You can buy goods and services. You can use it at anywhere that accepts debit cards. Now, the city will go ahead and provide training on how to use the debit cards for participants, but the applications are available now. They have been open since March 27th, but they end today. So if you know anyone that lives in El Monte, California, that this will help them, please, please, please share this video with them. And this is all I have, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. What do you think about the stimulus payments? I do believe there is a need for the payments. Do I think it's going to happen? I'm not sure. But the fact that lawmakers are trying to make some type of financial assistance, I'm okay with that, whether that's a guaranteed income program. Would you like the child tax credit to be brought back? Did you find that beneficial, or was it not so well? As well as let me know down below about the Social Security backlog, and then about applying for these guaranteed income programs. Have you applied or have you not applied? And that's all I have, guys. Please go ahead and grab you some Amazon. Take advantage of this free deal that is free 99. As well as please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.